Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel here today. In today's Life is Strange 2 video, I'm going to be discussing the after credit scene of episode 3, our episode 4 teaser. Again, in my last video, I broke it down, gave my opinions and thoughts about what I've seen. Now I'm going to go into some more confirmation stuff. So, this image, the entire billboards and all that, you know how they're blurry in the original image. We ended up getting more of a clear, someone actually ended up getting a clear image of the billboards, and now we know what they say. And I want to give some credit here to where I found this image. This is from the Life is Strange 2 wiki, and the person that posted this is IGEIRM. I will throw a link to this down below in the description, but after you finish episode 3, you end up getting a clearer look at this, and someone ended up even making it clearer to view. And we're going to talk about this and why it confirms that the end credits scene of Life is Strange 2 episode 3 confirms that episode 4 will be taking place in Nevada. And I'll start talking about what that means for the story and all that in a second. But let's go into the confirmed proof. I believe that confirms Nevada will be a part of this episode, at least. So the image from the wiki, it's very clear. You can actually read what the billboards say, and this is legit. Someone actually ended up getting this to look pretty damn clear and not blurry and not kind of hard to read. So we're going to zoom in on these billboards, and we're going to show you the confirmed proof of Nevada being the place where I believe Sean is walking. So this is my zoomed in image. I ended up getting a lot better view of it from the zoom. And what we can read on the red billboard, the first one that pops up, it's Steve's Ho's Wild Mice Ranch in Millville, Nevada. 14 miles ahead. 775-555-0142. And the 775 area code is what I really wanted to focus on. I know Nevada is right there, but again, even more confirmation that we are in Nevada right now is the 775. That ends up being the area code for Nevada. And after doing a little research, I looked up Nevada's area code and it ends up being 775. 775 is a Nevada telephone area code in the North American numbering plan. It was split from area code 702 on December 12, 1988. It covers the entire state except for Clark County, Las Vegas. So, this ends up being the area code for Nevada, confirming even more. You know the billboard said Nevada, now you got the area code confirming it. So it does look like to be Nevada, based on this evidence. Now with this being confirmation that episode 4 will take place in Nevada, there's a couple interesting things I want to discuss. First, let's discuss what this Steve Ho's Wild Mice Ranch might be. Now, since it's the first billboard on screen, we can make the assumption that maybe we're going to be going there. It's 14 miles ahead. I'm taking a big assumption that there has been a time skip, not that much from episode 3 to episode 4. And again, I believe the objective of this episode is Sean finding Daniel, or at least trying to get to Puerto Lobos in some kind of way, because we don't know where Daniel is. And it's a big mystery after the end of episode 3. When he uses his powers, he just disappears. No sign of him. We don't know if Cassie or Finn is anywhere near in the area, as well as the other remnants of our group at the end of episode 3. So with a woman being on the picture of this, and Steve's Ho's Wild Mice Ranch, could this be something more than just a ranch? I don't think it's just our typical ranch. I mean, I assume she has a cowboy hat. It's kind of hard to tell, but we're gonna have some kind of ranch, whether that is, you know, horses and all that, or it could be something different, is to be seen, but it definitely could be an area we go to. Now, the next one I want to focus on is in the back. It ends up being a casino. It's called Two Pair Casino. 22 miles ahead. I really can't read the rest of it, but those are the two main things we're gonna focus on here. So, casinos, Las Vegas. Las Vegas is in Nevada. So we most likely could run into some casinos here. I don't know if we're going to a big city, but by the looks of it, Sean's constant wandering is going to end up leading him to some place, whether we're going to this ranch or we're going to this casino or we're going to both potentially. But it gives us a hint that we could be going to this casino. Maybe Daniel, could be Karen. We could have some old characters. I don't know who's going to pop up here, but that brings in a lot of mystery that we have two different areas on these billboards. Could this be a choice we have to make? Or is this we're going to be, you know, two main areas we're going to go to in this episode? That's a great sign. Now, let's talk about this long term. What is this going to mean? What does Nevada have importance to getting us to Puerto Lobos? And why is it such an important place?
I was raised in Haven Point, Nevada. It's a small community. We have this amazing reverend. People line up to listen to her. She's intense. But for some reason, things happened to me, and I started doubting myself. Wasn't sure what to believe anymore. So I left. I just needed to be alone for a while, you know?
Daniel will remember
Find
that.
the truth by myself. I'm still looking for it.
Jacob, my son.
Daniel will
Maybe
remember.
we are the truth you were looking for.
I'm glad I found you guys. I don't know if I'll ever go back there.
Oh,
Not
shit, my
until I get a
vision.
signal from God,
Oh
at least.
shit.
I hope you can. Your family misses you a lot.
Sound changes.
I miss them too.
Now, if you listen to that entire conversation, Jacob's importance in episode 4 might be a lot bigger than most people think. Now, I will talk about his entire Nevada connection in another video completely, but I'm going to go through it in bits and pieces here. So what that entire conversation basically summed up is that Jacob lived in Nevada before, he decided to leave. And it ended up being there was a, preacher, pastor, I don't remember what he said there, that he was really intense on listening to, but he lost his faith in God. And he said he was from Haven Point, small community. But once his experiences in that faith was lost, he doubted himself. And as well, he felt lost, and he decided to leave. He left his family, because he asked his family, they couldn't give him the answers. And it ends up being that when he states the words, "I won't go back unless I see a sign from God." And when Daniel uses his powers, he uses telekinesis to throw the plate at Big Joe, Jacob watches in awe as Daniel demonstrates his powers to the group and hesitates once asked by Sean to keep them a secret. He asks how long they're planning to hide his powers and questions whether they were given to him for a reason. But what he says, again, he clearly states this in this conversation that maybe you should tell someone about this. So is there a possibility that Jacob kidnaps Daniel, or he maybe convinces him to come along with him to Nevada, and that's why Sean's in Nevada? Now, again, could this preacher be Karen, Daniel, and Sean's mother? There is a possibility that could be the case. It's not a likely one, but it's very possible. And I will talk about this in another video. There's achievements that do hint at a potential thing with religion. Daniel, Sean, Karen, even Jacob being involved with this. And we're going to talk about that in a completely other video because I think it's a very interesting topic. So there will be a straw poll link down below in the description. Make sure you guys go check it out and vote on our next video. But again, that's the only mention of Nevada we've had thus far is Jacob and his connection. We'll talk about that very soon. But hope you all enjoyed this video. If you're excited for episode 4, make sure you guys smack a like, hit that subscribe button if you're new. And hope you guys enjoy. We are almost approaching 3 months away. So, hope you all enjoyed this video. And peace and love, everybody. You guys have a great one. Thanks for watching.